Volzig? Would you mind diving into that grease for me?
I kinda like the greased look. Might make me look cool, but what for?
I don't know yet, but I think a greased up Volzig might come in handy.
You don't know how happy I am to hear that last statement.
Oh, hush now.
Alright, let's try this out.
Mona, you're gonna owe me for this. Smell like a French fry.
Well, we are trying to get back to France.
All right, I'll go get greased up and try to squeeze through. That did it. I made it through. I got a bit of bad news, though. The door is barred and locked from the inside. I won't be able to unlock it. You're gonna have to squeeze through yourself.
But then I'll end up covered with soil.
If you're looking for sympathy, keep right on looking. Now transform yourself into a bat and get that purple booty of yours in here. Well, we're in, but I'm not sure you should have drained that guy in the locker room till he passed out.
But I had to. He made me transform into a human from a bat.
Yeah, but he was Gotford Falls' star player. They were favored to win, but now...
Oh, who cares about this silly game? Besides, the outcome of this game won't affect us anyway.
Okay.
Let's talk to the band leader here.
Excuse me, sir. Might I speak with you?
Why, certainly, miss. T. Milton Meininger always has time for a beautiful woman.
Ah! Hey, Mona. Get a load of this guy, will ya? This clown thinks he's a ladies' man.
Do you happen to know the song Who Let the Wolves Out?
T. Milton Meininger knows all songs and can conduct every one of them with a grace and style that has made him recognizable all through Draxylvania.
Do you take requests?
Regretfully, I do not, dear lady. I play only the songs I have chosen in a specially prepared program. After deciding what sort of magic I will work upon the crowd, I create a play order for all of my songs on my playlist. And from there, I never alter the program nor improvise.
I wonder if this guy is related to Constable Crane. They both have great posture thanks to a large stick that appears to be... Shh!
Okay. That's about all I need to hear from you. This might be useful if
Madam,
only...
I'm going to have to ask you to remove your hands from my playlist immediately. Nobody touches the playlist of T. Milton Meininger.
Mona, looks like there's no way we're gonna be able to do anything with his playlist until we find some way to distract him.
It's a band leader's playlist. It looks like he's written down a list of songs he's going to play.
Check and see if Who Let the Wolves Out is on there. If he's gonna play it, we can wait around and listen for it so we can learn the song.
Good idea. No, wait. I see it near the top of the list. Oh, but it's been scratched out.
Typical Team Lafitte luck. He played it already.
Excuse me, sir. Might I speak with you?
Why, certainly, miss. T. Milton Meininger always has time for a beautiful woman.
Ah! Hey, Mona.
Would you be willing to change your program for me?
You are rather beautiful. Perhaps I could play you a song or two back at my apartment after the event is over, Of course, I would need to change into something, shall we say, more comfortable for me and more enticing for you.
Okay, that's about all I need to hear from you. This might be useful if
Madam,
only...
I'm going to have to ask you to remove your hands from my playlist immediately. Nobody touches the playlist of T. Milton Meininger.
Mona, looks like there's no way we're gonna be able to do anything with his playlist.
Distract his ass.
Fodrick, try and grab that playlist, then meet me outside.
No way! I've seen that guy use the baton. He'd whack my head off if I got near that list.
Fodrick, talk to him, will you please?
He isn't gonna listen to a bat.
Why not? You've talked to other people.
Yes, that is true, but some people don't have the special gift to be able to listen to the wise words of bats. It's a rare and wonderful gift from the gods for those who can. People with this gift are revered throughout history for their insights and wisdom, but clearly not this dimwit.
What you doing?
That won't work. You know, I believe that would work, but I can't transform in front of all these people. Besides, as a bat, I think he'd whack me with his
Wasn't me.
endless supply of batons.
Alright, so we gotta distract the band leader somehow.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you for?
I was wondering if you might do us a favor.
I guess that depends on what the favor is. My favors usually cost money.
There is a man conducting the constable's orchestra, and we're very interested in reviewing his song list. Unfortunately, he won't let us see it. If you could distract him for us, perhaps we would be able to modify his list.
I'm afraid I can't afford to leave the area. I have to stand lookout for our private nail salon party going on inside. The Burgermeister paid me specifically to stand guard and watch Constable Bud Crane over there, so no can do, honey.
Can we pay you for your time?
Perhaps we can exchange favors. As I mentioned before, Constable Crane over there is very much cramping our outfit style. If you could find some way to convince him to leave his post, I could leave for a while without worry and distract this band leader of yours.
How can we get the constable off the street?
I have no idea. We've tried bribing him without much success, but has some sort of high and mighty code of ethics. He's always trying to look like a hero. His brother, Lou's the real hero. Saves people from drowning in fires all the time. Been decorated 5 times, but is always in his shadow. But both of them are a real pain in the...
That is enough. Thank you for the information. That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen
Alright,
to
we need
see
to
a
get rid of
lonely,
Constable
wealthy
Bud
man
Crane.
wandering about, please do send him my way.
He's a pain. Prostitutes are trying to get their prostitution on. Let's head into the alleyway next to him and return where we were earlier.
It's a poster for the Waving Goth Guy art experience. It says he's the hottest new artist to hit Gothford Falls since the Azrael of the Quo's art experience. It's a poster for a magic show. It looks like he's supposed to be some sort of escape artist. I wonder if his show is any good. It's an old crate filled with garbage and trash. It's a window overlooking the alley. There's sure are a lot of people in there.
Yeah, based on all the noise, I'd say they're partying like it's 1899.
There's something in the way.
Seriously?
Frederick, you may not want to do this. In fact, you will probably hate me for asking this, but, well, if you don't terribly mind, I mean, if you don't mind terribly,
What is it already?
will you dress up in drag for me with the baby dress we just saw in the dress shop window? Please?
What for?
I don't know yet, but you dressed up like a little girl might be useful at some point.
Oh, jeez. Let me think about it. Okay, fine. But it better be a really, really good idea, important, and not some joke.
No joke. And I promise no joking. Well, maybe a little joking.
Forget it.
No. I promise. No joking.
Pinky swear?
Pinky swear.
Right, fine. But I just know I will never live this down, and I will only do it once. After that, never again. Ever.
Oh, look at cute little Frodrick.
Frederick, I just had a thought.
Uh-oh. Duck for cover.
No, seriously. Remember the little baby dress we saw in the dress shop window?
Yes, the one you said might fit me.
Yes. I was thinking we should lure this constable away from his post, and then I could...
Drain him a bit till he passes out? I see where you're going. You hide in the alley back there, put me in the dress, and I lure him in there with some phony catch like I'm being attacked?
Yes, exactly. Will you wear a dress for me, Frederick?
Boy, you owe me big time. But okay, just this once. I will never put on a dress for you again. Ever. Got that? Ever again.
Yes, I promise never to ask you to do it again. I swear on my own grave.
Not sure how good an oath that is, but fine. You go hide, and I'll go get the dress. I'll lure him with cries for help, then you just bite him.
Not too hard.
Whatever, not too hard. Then Miss Floozy over there will be happy.
Great, let's do it.
Why do I have a feeling it isn't gonna be that easy? Yahoo!
Hey, give that back! I'm saving it in case I have a baby girl.
Good evening, little girl.
Ah! Help me! I've fallen down a well and I can't get up! Someone save me!
I'll save you. Hang on, little girl, I'm coming.
It's the Constable Bud Quain, looking for the lost little girl. And I don't think he can be seen by those people in the windows. I hate to do it, but if I must, I must.
Gotcha, bitch!
Hey! Ah!
Mona. He's out like a light.
I hated to do it. But then again, it seemed kind of fulfilling. And I'm in a much better mood. I'm starting to get used to this biting and draining thing.
You didn't, drain him all the way.
I don't think so. Check. Is he still breathing?
Yep, still breathing. Your record is murder-free. 2-0. Good job. We'll make a full-fledged and moral vampire out of you yet.
This
He's
all-access
grabbing his
badge will be
badge.
quite useful. Here, will this all-access pass help? I think all the constables working security for the game have one.
My, you are resourceful. I could use a girl like you. Sure you won't change your mind about the job offer?
Oh, well, it's, awfully nice offer, but you see,
Ah, don't hurt yourself, honey. I get the picture. This path will work. Let's go.
By the goalie. Could her secret be a transfusion of scarlet bovine? The sexy energy drink is barely legal.
Hello, Mr. Van Leader.
Hello yourself, madam. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I must say, I simply love a man in uniform.
That's interesting to hear. I myself have a thing for women without a uniform on, or anything else for that matter.
You really are a silver-tongued devil, aren't you? Do you still have a lot of songs to perform?
There are still plenty of songs to be played. However, as busy as I am, I have to say that you just moved to the top of my to-do list.
Oh, how romantic.
Yes, you're quite the looker. I'm a little new to the area. Perhaps you could give me directions to your apartment.
Aren't you being a little bit forward?
Is that not okay, my delicious little crumpet?
Did you call me a strumpet?
No, I said crumpet, but if you want to identify yourself as a strumpet, that works for me. I'd also be willing to accept floozy or hussy as well. You're clearly a big tease.
And you are clearly a big jerk.
Speaking of big, do you moonlight as a cantaloupe thief?
I don't need to hear this from some kind
that
of
bitch a cantaloupe.
band dork. Stick that stick in your ear.
Madam, it is called a baton, and I will play only when I am good and ready. Perhaps you should get back to your obvious profession and leave good, upstanding men like me alone. And disease-free.
Maybe you should go take a long walk off a shore pier, you pathetic excuse of a wannabe musician. That was the worst music I have ever heard.
Shut up, you harlot.
You shut up, you ignoramus.
Oh, big word. Did you learn that when you took lessons from a local college professor?
Where did you get your hat? Did you tell somebody you wanted to wear something that resembled a fuzzy toilet on your head?
You should talk. Where did you get that dress? Not a virgin, Megastore? Harlots are us?
Shouldn't you be getting home? Your mother is calling you. Scumbag!
Streetwalker?
Buttwipe!
now that he's distracted, I have access to the playlist.
Harlot? Tart?
Nincompoop! Jackass!
Wench?
Idiot!
Hustler?
Now that
Eek.
he's distracted,
Floozy.
I have access to the playlist.
Hussy?
Dirtbag!
Courtesan?
Impotent knave!
Hag?
Maggot!
Slovenly troll?
Check and see if Who Let the Wolves Out is
Weak-jawed
on.
maroon!
If he's gonna play it,
Don't
we can
have a
wait around and listen
call,
for it so we
girl.
can learn the song.
Smelly
Good
butter!
idea.
Sleazy escort?
Stinky
No, wait,
cheese
I see it near the top of the list.
Aged madam?
Oh, but it's been
Underwear
scratched
breath.
out.
Typical
Pro.
Team Lafitte luck. He played it already.
Streetwalker?
Nerd.
Supertramp?
Loser.
Working girl?
Scruffy looking
Social blight?
nerf herder!
disease spreader,
Voodoo breath.
sausage
Walking
strumpet,
carpet.
There,
Trollop.
that should do it.
Gundar
Now we just
Bay.
need to get him back to work.
camp follower,
Noise maker.
bimbo,
Chicken neck.
dumb broad,
Newbie.
dim
Scumbag.
doxy, street walker,
Fodwick, can you do something to stop her?
Butt wipe.
harlot,
Your wish is my command. Okay, lady. Time for some serious FaceTime. You and me.
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Vámonos! Rawr!
Great saved by the goalie. Could her secret be a transfusion of scarlet bovine? The
Oh
sexy
my.
energy drink that's
Oh, the bat problem has gotten bad around here lately, hasn't it? Though I am not sad to see her go. Too bad. Seemed for a while there my evening was shaping up nicely. Oh well, back to the music. Now, what are we playing next? I seem to have forgotten. Oh, Who Let the Wolves Out? A classic. Ready, boys?
77 wagon. Please come to the parking lot. Your
That
horse is on
worked.
fire.
Thank you, Fodwick.
No problem, Mona. Now listen up. Here comes the song.
I wish someone had hit me like that. They're driving the resident bat to Scarlet Bovine. The sexy
Yes, I think I've got it now.
All right.
The Transylvanian Black Cross Blood Ride.
All right, now we need to return to the dress shop.
That won't work. That won't work.
All right, you little shits, go to sleep.
Hello again, boys.
Did you learn how to sing the song?
Indeed I did. Would you care to hear it?
Yes!
Very well. Here goes. Who let the wolves out? Woof, woof, woof. Who let the wolves out? Woof, woof, woof.
That did it, Mona. It put him to sleep. Who knew that cheesy Oompa anthems made good children's lullabies?
Madame Stoker, I am pleased to report that your children are now sleeping.
Oh, thank you very much. You'll have to tell me what song you sang them. The boys can't eat if they're asleep. I can finally put out one of the stoves.
Could you perhaps help us now?
I'm sorry, but I'm still serving my husband his dinner.
Mona, if we don't find a way to stop Mr. Gluttony over there from eating, she's never gonna have time to get us the cloth.
Let's take a look up there, Fodwick. Maybe there's a way in.
I'm game.
Now that the fire is out, let's see where this goes, Fodwick.
Sure. I always wanted to visit the exotic and secretive world of the chimney sweep.
It looks like graffiti.
What does that say?
Santa was here. I wonder what that means.
Oh, didn't you hear? The Vlad's
fat
Landing
bastard.
Chimney Sweep Guild wanted to start charging Santa a toll for all the scuff marks he left in the chimneys. It was this big thing where they went back and forth at City Hall and in editorials in Weasel News. Never happened, but after that, Santa was here, tags started showing up in all the chimneys, sort of in your face to the chimney sweeps.
Wow, vindictive little elf, isn't he? It looks like the skeleton of a bat.
Uncle Rudy!
You know him?
Yeah. The last time I saw him, we were out flying together and he was complaining about being cold. He said he had a great idea on how to get warm, but he didn't elaborate.
So, your uncle flew into a chimney and waited until somebody started the fire?
Hey, nobody ever accused Uncle Rudy of being the sharpest tool in the shed.
Let's see what this does.
Whoops.
No! Not the limited edition plates! Oh! Oh! Bats drive me crazy!
I'd really like that to work, but it just won't. Sorry. With Mina busy cleaning up there, now would be a good time to make sure she stays in there.
Hello out there? Something has fallen in front of the door.
Ah! What are you?
I am your worst nightmare come true. A woman with power. Not political or social power, but black magic, which is power nonetheless.
No, please don't. I'll do anything you ask. Just don't start the voting.
Then do this. Be a good husband to your wife and treat her fairly. If I find out that you have said so much as a single insult, I'm going to come back here and finish you off.
And go get a job, for goodness sake. Help your wife and kids out.
But my mental anguish. What kind of a job could I do?
Get a job in a field you know well and love, and I'm sure your mental anguish will be gone in no time. But I'd worry about the current anguish you're about to go through.
Clam bake.
Oh my! Excuse me. It must have been all that beer he drank. I feel a little...
Oh, we got a little hiccup there from the alcohol.
Next time, see if you can say the whole alphabet.
I think Minna has suffered enough.
I agree. Let her out so she can bask in the glory of our handiwork. All her distractions are asleep. Or passed out due to lack of blood.
One, 2, 3.
Whoa! Thank you. Something fell in front of... Oh my God! What? What? Bruno! Bruno?
Uh-oh.
What? He's asleep! Thank God! Thank you, oh merciful Lord above! You have blessed me far more than you will ever know! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you!
Mina? I hate to interrupt your prayer of thanks, but I was wondering if you have time to go down to your cellar and find those blots of
black cloth! Of course, my good friend. Anything for you. Anything! Yippee! Anything for you! Let him run down and get it! Happy days are here again! The skies are blue!
What's with that face?
I don't know. I have this feeling of warmth and accomplishment inside, and it seems to be making me smile, and I feel good. What is that?
Because you inadvertently did a good deed. It happens once in a while, but don't you worry. It'll pass. All you have to do is do something selfish and pop, it goes away. Trust me on this.
Really? Okay, because this is too weird. It took me a while. I had to pull down the enormous fort the kids made with my cloth bolts, but I found it. 20 yards of my finest velvety black, and it's all yours, for free, for all your help you've given me. Wow! Thank you so much. This will be perfect. Well, good luck. We're off. Toodaloo. Ah!
Alright, now we can cover the crosses in the cemetery with black cloth. Well, enough of them anyways.
There, that worked. It's a wagon, probably used to move coffins throughout the graveyard.
Once we find your grave and get some dirt, we should take the wagon with us.
Their gravestone cross is now covered in black cloth. It's a water basin. It collects water that drains from the roof. It's currently empty. It's a drain pipe for the roof. It's a smokestack with a lot of smoke coming out. Looks like there's a good fire going. Look at that, Fodrick! The fire is roaring now!
Oh yeah. Heat it up. It also filled the water basin.
Do it again! Do it again!
Sorry, Fodrick, but I'm all out of perfume. This might come in handy, but I'm not carrying it around. I'll keep it in mind. I don't need it right now, but I might later. I remember where it is in case I need to use it. I might need that, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll keep it in mind. It looks like a map of the graveyard.
That should tell us exactly where your grave is, Mona. Let's go check it out.
Let's see if I can find my grave. It's probably in the area reserved for famous entertainers and singers.
Yeah, right.
There sure are a lot of dead people buried around here. Do you see my grave anywhere, Fodrick?
Yep, got it. It looks like your grave is in quadrant A113. You were originally buried between the graves of Jay Hoffa and my hopes and dreams for the future.
Now that we know where it is, we can go get some of my grave dirt.
Hello again, my
This little
beautiful
dick licker.
dark swan.
Cloudy, no!
Well, look what the cat coughed up.
Joke all you want, you insipid little rodent. You're going to need more than a sense of humor to escape my trap. I've just locked the door and taken the key. I'm afraid you are trapped.
I'm never going back to that castle, and I'll never love you. Try and get that through your thick head.
Wouldn't you agree it's more like a gaseous head?
Whatever. I would rather die than spend one more night with you living in that castle.
You say you would rather die, hmm? Well, we shall see. I shall give you a couple hours to ponder your fate. I'm sure when I return, you will be much more agreeable with my most generous offer and return with me to the castle. But for now, as punishment for your attitude, I shall leave you here. When I return, I expect to find that you have adopted a more appropriate attitude.
Once I tip this over, the ice will at least be at the foot of the door.
Timber!
Yippee! That worked! I'll wedge this under the door. It should give us a few inches of open space. Good! I bet I could get the tip of this shovel red hot in this fire. I don't need to do it now, but I'll remember this idea for later. Now might be a good time to heat up that shovel and slide it under the door.
That's right. Melt this shit.
Wow, Mona, that worked pretty good. The hot shovel melted the ice and formed a cool little puddle. You aren't so ditzy after all.
And you are as rude as ever. It's a pennant for the Vlad's Landing All Blacks.
Go All Blacks. Since you drained Gotford's star player, they're gonna cruise to victory.
It looks like a crossword puzzle.
What's a 9-letter word for a really bored bat?
Fodrick?
That's right. Now let's move on.
A bellows full of water might be useful. I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to fill this with water.
Bellows, the quicker picker-upper.
Looks like we have a way out now. Let's get out of here before Shroudy comes back. We did it! Fodrick! We escaped Shroudy's trap!
And we positively identified the location of your grave. Let's go get us some dirt.
We don't have a horse with us, but since it's such a short distance, I should be able to pull the cart.
That superhuman undead strength of yours is coming in pretty handy. See, Mona, being a vampire isn't all bad.
It's bad enough, trust me. And since I am a vampire, we'd better go get some of my grave dirt. If I don't have it to line my coffin, I may not survive the night.
Would it help motivate you if I yelled mush when you start pulling the cart?
Would you still be able to fly if I pulled your wings off?
I think the answer to both of those questions is no. Anyway, let's grab a couple of those boxes and head over to your grave. We got a little digging to do. Mona, didn't I say we had some digging to do?
I'd love to help. Really. But you are doing such a good job, I'd only get in your way.
I'm not sure how much dirt we need, but I already have one full box loaded in the wagon.
That should be...
No, you'll never escape me.
What was that?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Shroudy!
Son bitch.
I have your precious black cloth, and I know for a fact that there is none left in all of Vlad's Landing. Without being able to cover the gravestone, you'll never be able to pull the wagon out of here.
I hate to admit it, Mona, but he's right. Hey, apparition boy, I thought you loved her. If she can't get her grave dirt back to her coffin by the time the sun rises, she'll die.
If I can't have her, then nobody shall.
I would rather be dead forever than spend one additional second of my life anywhere near you.
So long, my love. I will see you in the afterlife.
Mona, we got a little bit of a predicament here. I'm not strong enough to pull the wagon, and you can't do it if the gravestones are exposed.
Fodrick, do you think you could steer the wagon?
You know me. I'm always up for trying something new. Just let me know when you're ready for me to steer it.
I probably should bring it along, but... nah. I have it, Fodrick. You said you could steer it, right?
Yep, I think I can handle this old jalopy.
Great. You steer and I'll push. Since we are high up on this hill, you should be able to gain enough speed to drive the wagon out of the graveyard, down the road, and right up to Madame Stragoy's camp. And then I'll just fly out far away from the crosses.
Brilliant. Who says opera stars are dumb as doornails? Doornails have got nothing on you.
Thanks, Fodrick. Okay, are you ready?
I was born ready, although if truth be told, I am feeling just a tad bit apprehensive about this.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Just do me a favor and be careful.
It's nice to know you care.
With those boxes of grave dirt.
For a second there, I thought you were concerned about my well-being.
Oh, don't be such a wuss. If things get hairy, just fly away. Of course, if you do that, you will be sentencing me to death. So, no pressure. Ready?
Go for it.
Watch out, Shroudy.
Come on, find it already. What is the frickin' holdup? What did the Cabal do? Send the stupidest vampire hunters in the history of all mankind? Find it already! No, moron! You already looked there!
Monsignor? We already looked there. Twice.
Oh, pipe down, you walking stillbirth. I know what I'm doing. I'm just being thorough. Standard Cabal procedure.
Standard procedure? Standard procedure? Standard procedure? This is so frustrating. That's it. I'm just going to have to break the curse and just go in there. What? What manner of being dares to challenge Madame Strigoi?
Well, how about that, Budwig? We did it! We got everything we need!
Yeah, who would have thunk it? We make a pretty good team if I do say so myself. High five.
Hi, what?
You raise your hand like so and slap it together.
Why?
Holy shit, alright!
Madame Strigoi! We heard a scream!
Huh? Oh, there you are. No, I'm fine. I just like to scream randomly once in a while. Lets me know I'm still alive.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, pish posh. Anyway, we did it! We have all the things we need for this ship. I wanted to thank you for all your help and...
No need.
But I want to...
No, I mean, no need for all that now. Dr. Rigor Mortis, a brilliant doctor, an old friend, sent me a message saying he can cure you of your vampirism. But he must do it tonight, when all the stars are aligned.
Stars all aligned? What does that have to do with
Quiet
anything?
you. Really? Where? How is that?
Now, go now before it is too late. He said come to his lab in the windmill just past the dam. Follow this road down to the gorge by the end of the lake. Trust me, you can't miss it.
Well, okay. If he is your friend.
Yes, longtime friends, old poker buddies. Now go, no more talk, quickly!
Bye-bye. Au revoir. Goodbye. Au revoir.
Yes, go off to my good friend Dr. Rigor Mortis. He'll know just what to do to you. And then I, Shrouded Vampyre, will be your only hope for salvation. You'll be glad to see me then. Yes, you will. You'll appreciate your Shrouded then, won't you?
Well, that's it, folks. Thank you for watching yet another Game Order production. Knocked the fuck out by the Game Order. Added to the multitude of playlists that have already been produced by myself. Stay tuned for more point-and-click adventure goodness soon to come. Who knows, whenever. Get back into my Dark Sun groove here for a little bit. And start dishing out some of the stuff I've been working on here. It's time to do a little update. So until next time, folks. Thanks for watching. I would say go outside and get some sunlight, but that might be the death of you, depending on who you are. There might be a follow-up Kickstarter to the prequel or maybe even the sequel to this game. I know that tried to have it kickstarted here not too long ago and it failed. Didn't even come fucking close. Probably because he tried to make a 5-hour game and no one wants a 5-hour fucking game. I mean, this wasn't even much longer with all the dialogue stretched out and everything pretty much looked at, so. But this was a pretty average length point-and-click adventure, I'd say. I still think Book of Unwritten Tales has got the length beat on all of them. That's really what they should be aiming for. 12 to 15 hours. Come on, folks. Give us something worth our $50, $60 or our $100, $200 Kickstarter dollars. Stop fucking around. Oh, and one more thing. You're dead.